I joined a local reality show and found out everything was staged. I was never really into reality shows, but when I was offered a spot on a local one, I said yes without thinking too much about it. I wasn't famous or anything big, but they promised exposure, decent pay, and the chance to show who you really are. I thought it would be a fun experience. Huge mistake. From day one, it was clear that being real was the least important thing. They called us to a small studio, took our phones, and gave us some basic rules. All normal. But before we started, one of the producers gathered us and said something strange. He said not everyone was going to be liked, and that it was part of the show, that we shouldn't take it personally. I thought he meant the audience. He didn't. He was talking about the invisible script they already had planned. The first challenge was simple, and even then they edited everything to make some of us look incompetent. I did fine, but when the episode aired, they cut all my good moments and only left a clip where I hesitated for 2 seconds. Another contestant was edited as the hero, even though he had clearly cheated. That's when it started to feel off. As days went by, they started calling us in one by one for what they called talks. They weren't talks. They were instructions. One person was told to be more aggressive. Another was told to cry more. I was told to act suspicious of a girl on camera, even though I had no issue with her at all. They said it would hook the audience. When I asked if that was really necessary, they told me that if I didn't cooperate, I simply wouldn't get much screen time. I started noticing obvious favoritism. Certain contestants got better food, more rest, and even tips before challenges. It wasn't about talent. It was about character. And the ones who didn't fit the story they wanted to tell were just filler. One night, I overheard 2 producers talking about who was supposed to leave that week. Not based on performance, based on metrics, likes, comments. The final straw came when they caused an argument on purpose. They turned off the air conditioning, kept us waiting for hours without filming, and then dropped a comment designed to push one of us over the edge. When he reacted badly, all the cameras turned on. That's exactly what they wanted. Later, in editing, they turned him into the full villain. He was destroyed when he watched the episode. That's when I decided to speak up. I told production I wasn't going to keep faking attitudes for the show. They told me I was breaking the program's spiritual contract. That people didn't want truth. They wanted drama. That same week, I barely appeared on screen. My exit was quiet. No goodbye, no explanation. Like I had never been there. Months later, the reality show became a local hit. The good ones turned into influencers. The bad ones carried all the hate. Nobody ever knew how the strings were pulled. I learned something simple from all of it. When a show says it's real, it's usually the most scripted thing of all.